You might want to turn the volume up on the phone. It's right on
where
that
is it?
end right there
Over
at
here?
the top. Yeah.
How you know it's not up? You see
Maybe
it?
because I keep mine on. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, cool. It's using that up for 99% of the time, keep it on vibrate. Only people to call me normally is you.
Hey, Tremont,
Hey,
hey,
how's it going,
Wanda.
everybody?
Can y'all
How's it
hear
going?
us? Y'all can hear us?
Yes, they can hear us.
Oh, okay.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Hey,
Happy Tuesday.
hey, Wanda. Hey, Aisha. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Shoshana. Hey, Tremar. Hey, Rising Kingdom. Hey, hey. Hey, Z Marie. Hey, Natasha Nash. Hey, Just Being Me. Hey. Hey, Sylvia.
How's everybody doing today? It's been raining here all day.
Yes. Y'all got all of this rain. Hey, from Charleston, Stephanie. Hey, Chastity. We need to do a real trip to Charleston. I mean, we've gone, we've been, but we haven't been like to Charleston.
Yeah, like to stay the weekend and hang out.
Yeah, in the real area of Charleston, like the historic area where the good restaurants and stuff are. I mean, we've been to Charleston. It's hot in LA. Well, it's cold. It's cool. It's raining in Atlanta. You know what they say? When it rains, it's means it's a new season. A new season is coming in. And it got me. I left work early. I got Theraflu now. The devil is a liar.
Absolutely.
And matter of fact, I just woke up. I woke up and I'm like, trying to fight with this thing. It was funny because I was on my way home and my sister called me and she was leaving work. She said, I'm about to leave. She said, because I don't feel well. And I was like, me too. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, so got to catch this bug because yeah. So I'm just waking up, y'all.
This right here is just an example of how the enemy tries to attack you to keep you from gaining your momentum, keeping you from doing God's will, and y'all know how it is.
Yes.
So you have to just continuously rebuke him in the
Yes.
name of
No
Jesus.
weapon formed against us
Shall prosper.
shall prosper. No weapon. So, enemy, um, your sickness, it does not, your illness, your darts of infirmity, it cannot prosper. And so, yeah. So,
Absolutely. By his stripes, we're healed.
that's right. That's right. So, y'all, welcome. Happy Tuesday, y'all.
So, yes, welcome everybody. We're so excited to see you guys. I've been looking so forward to Tuesday.
You want to come over
You
some,
have
baby?
no idea.
Yep. Um, Raw ginger. Yeah. And you know what? Terrence makes this. Okay, first of all, my husband is the. Hey, Josh. My husband is the juicing king. So he's always juicing. But he also makes these gallons of water with that's infused,
Yeah.
either with ginger and lemon or infused with strawberries and
And
watermelon
yeah,
and
I make it with
cucumbers.
cucumbers and strawberries. I make it with lemon, make it with lime,
Yeah.
with cucumbers and watermelon. It's just amazing how great that tastes.
Yeah, and I don't drink it because I usually, if I'll put ginger, like I'll put ginger in some tea, but because I don't do sugar, I don't drink, like I don't eat fruit. So yeah, so his body takes fruit well. My body does not take fruit well.
Yeah, yeah. She doesn't drink sugar, so that
I don't
is
eat it
amazing.
either.
That is amazing that she can do that because I grew up in the South and we are some sweet tea drinking.
I mean, me too. But I'm just like, it just does not do my body. It works
No.
sugar, anything sweet, like honey, anything which I absolutely love. It works against my body. Hey, Jill, welcome to your first live. Yeah, so I try not to do
Uh,
sweets. I mean, every now and again, I want cookies. But yeah. So, but to what you were saying, um, ginger, yes, yes, that ginger, and I put a little cayenne pepper in it, some ginger, some lemon, because I can't do the honey anymore. But yes, that's like good remedy. But yeah, so y'all welcome. If this is your first time on our lives, we're Terrence and Jill.
yes, a God-Ordained union. We've
Yeah,
been married a little bit over 3 years. We do not give marital advice, but we are
or
here to
relationship.
uplift. We're here to support. We're here to build. We're here to do everything we can to help increase kingdom marriage.
Yes, yes. So, we your goal is marriage, and we're on a mission to cheer you on as you get there
Yes.
and to help you to see some things that could be preventing you from getting there. So we encourage you. We know how it feels to be in the waiting room. We've been we were waiting for a long time. Many of you know our story. We had been waiting for a long time. We had just gotten to the point where we were like, okay, Lord, if you want us to be single, we'll be single. And that was
Mhm.
pushing 50, at almost 50. I had never been married, no children. And as soon as I released it, um, Terrence came. And so if you want marriage, God has it for you. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. So sometimes you have to be in silence and not tell anybody what your desires
Mhm.
and your plans are, because the enemy, there's a big anti-marriage movement out here, and people are buying into it. People are believing it, and it is one of the biggest tricks of the enemy. The Lord wants us to. He designed us to be in partnership, and so yeah, God has your person. You have to know that God has your person. We didn't have a channel like this. Like we didn't
No.
have a channel like this, and but let me tell you something. Now that we know, wait for. Let me say it. Let me say it. Let me say it this way. Do not settle for less than your person. Do not settle. So if you feel some type of, you meet somebody and you feel some type of, uh, uh, don't do it. Don't do it, because that is a sign that probably the next person is the person. So that's probably the counterfeit. So do not settle. It's a beauty in having your person. Um,
On so many levels.
so many
Not
levels.
only conversation, not only vision, not only things that you
Purpose. Mm-hmm.
purpose or things you have in common, but also just the fact that you're going to spend the rest of your life with this person.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So there are little things that being with the right person makes all the difference in the world than being with the next person in line.
Yes, yes. Hey, Nina, I got to shout Nina out. I saw Nina jump in here. Nina, NC Ministries. Hey, Nina. Nina is very well married. Nina, how many years you been married? 40 years? 40 years, I believe. 40 years, and she don't even look like she 40. Um, I mean, she put. Let me say it the right way. She looks like she's just 40, but she's been married for 40 years. 41 years.
Wow,
41 years.
congratulations.
Yes, yes. When I say awesome couple, like, and that's where you got to be around. You got to be able to see some good couples, some good marriages and good married couples. And so
Wow.
every time you turn around, they vacationing somewhere
41 years
together.
married.
41 years, and Nina
The
does not
things
even look
that you
like she
can
been
learn
married
about
for
a
41
person.
years.
Oh my God.
Yes,
The things you
yes.
can learn about a person for 41 years.
Yes, yes. What,
Wow.
y'all were high school sweethearts, right? Y'all went to the same high school. Yeah. I think that's their story. But Nina is my client, and so I think, yeah, the other, what was we on? We dropped the video I had on her, the T-shirt from her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for the orange
Yeah.
T-shirt. So yeah, Nina's my client. But so yeah, so don't settle. Do not settle, because your person is attached to so much. The union together. So it's one thing to be married. Anybody could do that. Anybody can do that. It's not hard to get married, but it's a difference between being married and being married to your person. And so do not settle. We did not settle. One of the things I knew about myself, like, people just labeled me as picky. You're so picky. You're so picky. I just knew when somebody came along. I just knew we didn't have to go past the first conversation. I just knew, like, it just wasn't it. There was, yeah, I couldn't put my hand on it, but I knew it when and so, but I did have some counterfeits as well. So,
Yeah. I've been picky my whole life, but I've also been in my own lane my whole life. I've never been one to worry about what everybody else is doing.
yeah.
Everybody's wearing Nikes. You see me in Reebok. You see me in something else. Not because I was trying to go against everybody else. I just wanted to do my own thing. So keeping it quiet about us was just second nature to me because I didn't have a bunch of people to tell anyway.
And I think that's why I attracted him, probably because I'm the same way. My sister posted a picture today of my mother, all my mother's daughters, all of my sisters, me and my sisters. And I'm the only one with, like, I'm like, why do I look like the oddball? Like, they all look the same hairstyle, long, tracks, and everybody look the same. And I'm here with this natural bush. And I'm like, but I've always rocked to my own beat. I've always been, somebody labeled it, they labeled it as rebellious. But I just was like you,
Yeah.
always in my own lane. Yeah. Um, we go live every Tuesday,
Yes.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Mm-hmm.
We drop pre-recorded videos
Every
every
Sunday and every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
yes, and we do prayer every Friday nights
Yes.
at
11:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
yes, intercessory prayer. And we also, those of you who are in our private group, we're meeting tonight at
Yes.
8 p.m.
Immediately after this live.
Immediately after, and we about to do some breakthrough tonight. So those of you who are in the private group, I sent out an email earlier today. The passcode has been changed. So please either go into the members area to get the new passcode. You will have to log into the members area to get the new passcode. So there is a new passcode. All right. And the passcode will change every month. So we're in a new month, so the passcode has changed. Also, this Saturday, if you are in the private group, this Saturday, absolutely free, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. We're doing the YouTube webinar. So those of you who want to start your YouTube channel, so many of you have asked how we've started this channel. We got 3 channels. How we've started this channel, how we made it grow, how we built a community. We giving up all the secrets. Absolutely free to those who are a part of our membership group, private membership group, God-Ordained Connections. So the information for Saturday's webinar is in the membership area. So yes, we're looking forward to that. I don't think you're gonna be on there.
Nope.
Are you?
Unless you
Okay.
want me to. Last time I was on the live that you did, it got you distracted.
Wanda, I'm gonna it's gonna be recorded. So those of you who are in the group who can't make it on Saturday, it's gonna be recorded. And so I'll leave the replay up, in the members area. But yes, no extra cost, no nothing. I'm dropping all of the secrets to building, because it took us what, almost 5 years to build our channel when we could have did it in a year. And then it took one person who was heaven sent, who ain't even in this country. She called at 4 o'clock. She texted at 4 a.m. in the morning. We had just gotten up. She said, "Call me right now on WhatsApp." I was like, "Okay." I got up in my pajamas. I called her. She said, "This is what you gonna do. You do this, and this. Heaven sent. And we gonna share it with you, what you need to do. This, and this. We sharing it with you."
And you know that goes into what we're going to be talking about tonight.
What are we talking about?
God's timing.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Because whether or not y'all know it, when we first started the platform, it wasn't about making money. It wasn't about doing
It still
anything
ain't.
except, yeah, it still
We
ain't.
call it the Deuteronomy 28 effect.
We do this because we love sharing what we've been exposed to. And the thing is, God has blessed us and put people in our lives at a certain time
Yep.
to give us information to say, like she just said, do this, and this, and it took us to another level.
Yep. And we're sharing it
So
because
being
it's
being
enough for
obedient,
everybody. Yep.
yes, just be obedient, and God will take you everywhere you want to be.
Yep. It is. It is. Of course, Nina. I know, Nina. Actually, when I was texting you, when we were texting back and forth the other day, I know you got your y'all go follow NC Ministries, please. Please. Good person to know. So, Nina, I know you have I know your podcast is on Saturdays at 10. But I'm going to send you the information anyway. All right, cuz somebody from, if not, I'll give you send you the replay. But yes, Nina, you definitely need to know. Um, yes, yeah. What else? Is that the only? I think that's the only. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So what were you saying? I'm
No, I was
sorry.
just saying about God's timing. It's just so impeccable,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why it's so important to be obedient. That's why it's so important that when you have an issue, when you have a concern, when you have some confusion, God is not the father of confusion. So just ask the Holy Spirit to give you discernment, to ask the Holy Spirit to just show you what's going on, and all of those things will be made clear to you.
Yes, 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 yes. Um, we wanted to talk about timing tonight, and particularly redeeming the time, because I know a lot of you all, our analytics say, most of you all are over 40, closer to 50, that still believe in God and still waiting for your person. And I know a lot of you, I mean, naturally feel like time is of the essence. I know a lot of you may still want children. I remember when I was 42, I was literally going to settle for this Ishmael. He probably checked, um, if I had 10 boxes, he probably checked 8, maybe 7. And I was going to settle for him because I wanted children so bad. And thank God, God blocked it. And so, I know how you may be feeling. Wow, 53, 48, 48, 43. And let me tell y'all something. One of the things I learned, God will redeem the time. He redeems the time. I have a couple of testimonies, but this one just came to me. I remember my boss. My boss. I have a boss who's still a very great friend today. I have a boss. He was the CFO when I worked in this state government. So he was my boss. He was a CFO, and he was almost close to 60. Yeah, he was like 55 ish. And he had decided that, he had left the job and he was going to do some consulting work. He never married and he was just, he was getting older and I could see it in his face that he was getting older. He had decided, probably marriage is not for me. He had bought a beautiful home by himself, single, very, very picky, but a very nice guy. Very, very picky. And so his life looked like, he was retiring and he was just going to do some consulting work. And he was just going to do some consulting work here and there. He was very much kind of a homebody, very much a homebody. He would, he was a little socially awkward a little bit. And he was content with that. He was content with that. As a matter of fact, his mom had come to live with him and he was settling her and she was older and he was so very content with that. Almost 60. He got a job offer. Now he born and raised in the South, knew nothing else but the South. He got a job offer in New York at almost 60. He sold his house. He made a faith move. He sold his house, moved to New York, and his life completely changed. And the last time we spoke to him, first of all, he reached out to us and was like, Jill, I forgot to give y'all a wedding gift. And then we done been married for 3 whole years. I forgot to give y'all a wedding gift. What's your Cash App? Check the Cash App. Like, what the heck? And he said, I would never think that my life would have changed like this. He said, I have a whole new life. Who knew that even moving out of the state? Like he said, when I say there's so many women to pick from, like he said, my dating life is crazy. He said, I have a whole, like, who would have imagined at almost 60 years old? He said, Jill, his whole attitude was different. He said, Jill, this is crazy. Like, I have a whole new life, whole different life. And it's the same thing with me. Like, I'm thinking, I'm settling, I'm almost 50, I'm settling in Maryland, come to North Carolina, have a whole new life. But the other day, which with this topic has come about, redeeming the time. So the other morning, I was getting dressed. Terrence leaves before me. Terrence leaves out the door before me. And so I, after I get off the treadmill and then, I'm poking around, I'll go, get in the shower, get dressed. But before I get in the shower, I usually go and pack my lunch. So I was packing my lunch and I had made a mess. I had dishes everywhere. And I was like, I don't have the time. I don't have the time to do these dishes. I'm going to have to, don't judge. I'm going to have to soak these dishes and wait till I get home. And something said, don't do it. Do not do that. Wash these dishes so that my husband, when he comes home, he does not have to feel obligated to clean the kitchen after he done worked all day because he gets home before me. So I decided to wash the dishes. Very much. I looked on the clock. When I say at that point, I was at least 15 minutes later to get in the shower. I washed the dishes. I'm washing the dishes. I had took my time. I was like, at this point, I'm gonna be late for work. It is what it is. Like, I'd rather be late for work and look out for my husband than I'll have to deal with it on the back end. So I'm washing the dishes. Something said, go ahead and finish clean out the refrigerator. I went in the refrigerator. I cleaned out the refrigerator, dumped leftovers. Then I washed those dishes. I'm telling y'all, I promise y'all, I was at that point at least 40 minutes later than getting out the tub. Getting into the shower. I don't know how it happened. God be my witness. By the time I got out of the bathroom, I was 5 minutes earlier than I do with in my regular morning routine. And I was like, how am I early? And I done used up all of this other time. And the Lord immediately said, God redeems the time. God redeems the time. I'm telling y'all, when I say God redeems, and even now, even the thought of being married after, like, what am I going to do with a husband at 50 years old? There's nothing left to do. And I'm not going to have any kids. When I tell you, when God redeems the time, so don't look at it as I'm running out of time or I'm not going to have no more time left. And even those who, want children and it looks like, you can't. Let me tell you something. It's so many ways to bring children into your life. And one of the most beautiful things, other than the fact that I got God hooked me up with some beautiful bonus children. Like, God just like, I couldn't, look, I thank their mama for doing the hard work. I get all the benefits of them being like, I love being an adult mom, like a mom of adults. But the beautiful thing is that we got two grandchildren that we see born together. And so God will even make up that. Whatever you felt like you lost in some area, He will give you more than enough in a different way. And so, yeah.
And remember this, God doesn't start something and not finish it. So the fact that He has someone for you means He's also got time for you all to enjoy yourself and to love the fact that you are now with the person that you waited for. So you're going to have a full life when it comes to being able to celebrate each other and enjoy each other, which is another reason why even today, we talk a lot on this channel about being in the moment. That's why that's so important now. Learn how to be in the moment now. So when you get with your person, you are enjoying the moments. You're not sitting there saying, well, we got to wait till this weekend to go do XYZ. You can do XYZ today. You can do it right now. Which is why when we started doing happy hour, it really wasn't to say we want to get out on the balcony and just act a fool and do this. No, we said we're going to make sure that we date each other every chance, every opportunity we get. And we make time to have date night. We make time to have happy hour. We make time to do those things so we don't sit back thinking all we're doing is going to work and life is controlling everything that we're doing.
And even with, it is a commitment to even, she said, what is happy hour? Happy hour is what we came up with, where the two of us, we stay home, we decide what we want. Maybe it's tacos, maybe it's, whatever it is. We for the most part, we don't do movies or whatever. We'll go, we have a beautiful, our balcony is absolutely beautiful. It's closed in, it's screened in, but it's over a courtyard, a wooded courtyard. And so, like this past Saturday, we went out, we had our happy hour, we had our slow jams playing. When I say we get into deep, deep, deep conversations, and like we do that at least 2 or 3 times a month. Like, and sometimes it's on a weekday. Most of the times it's on a weeknight. I mean, on a weekend night. But we do a lot of planning for this channel. Like, we pre-record the
Right.
videos, and even that, we put a lot of time into our channel. But even God redeems the time there, because we were saying, if we would have known, if we would sit back and say, every week you're going to commit, how many hours we commit to this channel a week?
Oh
We
wow.
would probably tire us out, like
Yeah.
thinking about, but because God redeems the time, he like,
Yeah.
yeah, so that's happy hour. That is happy hour. That's what we do.
And
Like,
believe it or not, like she said, we have some of the look. If we can record happy hour, oh my goodness, some of the things that we talk about in the depth that we go into in happy hour, it is amazing how deep the
amazing,
conversations
how
get.
deep the
And we talk
conversation.
about whatever topics come up at that time.
Yeah, we really we like, which is a whole video. Like,
Mhm.
this really is my best friend. Like, really, truly is
So
my
we
best friend.
yeah, we really talk about some things and we go in on those things. And there's no rush.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
We chill and
It's
talk and
no
discuss
rush.
and listen to music and reminisce about the music we used to listen to back in the day versus what they playing now. It's amazing.
Yeah, yeah. And so when God, talking about timing and redeeming the time, and then slowing down,
And
like,
she has told y'all many times that we didn't date long. She said she got cheated out of us dating. So I
yeah,
date her now.
yeah,
So we date now.
yeah,
And so yeah, it's all about
yeah,
enjoying the moments and taking advantage of every moment. And
yeah.
God is going to give you that time
He's
to
gonna give you that
enjoy who
time.
he has for you.
He's gonna give you that time. Let it play out how it's supposed to play out.
Absolutely.
And then look, sometimes date night is at Applebee's or Chili's or Cookout. It is. Like, sometimes it is. Sometimes we don't, like, wherever he is, that's where I want to be.
And
Yeah.
vice versa.
Yeah. Yeah. So do we have disagreements?
All the
So do
time.
we have disagreements?
All the time. We
Yeah,
are
all the
human. Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
All the time. Do you not know me? That I'm opinionated? And he has to check me?
But you know what? The great
Yeah.
thing about that is we're still growing together. We're still learning each other. So, like she said, there's someone on here right now that's been married for 41 years. So guess what? We're still learning.
No, I did not get to have. I was not a girlfriend. That's what we were saying. Like, I literally, Terrence saw me. We were getting to know each other, and 6 months after he saw me, he proposed. We never said we girlfriend boyfriend. We never would
The
declared or
second time
just.
she went to my house, I proposed to her.
Yeah, the second time I came down here to Charlotte to visit him, he proposed.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I never had. I mean, I guess it was implied that I was a girlfriend, but we never said we're an item. We just didn't. We just enjoyed the time.
Yeah.
We just enjoyed the moments. Yep. Oh my God. Nina says they dated for 4 months and they've been married for 41 years.
Wow.
And they are definitely best friends. Like, y'all gotta know them to know. But yeah, and so God will redeem the time.
Yes.
He will make the time for y'all.
And
He
that's a
will.
part of your trusting him, trusting in his timing,
Trusting in his
trusting in his
timing.
planning, trusting in everything that he's doing behind the scenes to work it out for you. You got to trust in that because that's also what's going to help you rest in him.
Yep.
And when you rest in him,
Yeah.
woo, that's when things go to a whole nother level. That's when you start to thinking, oh, suddenly, that happened suddenly.
Suddenly. Yep. Yeah, because it really was kind of what does Terrence's shirt say? It says,
Oh,
the power of unity, uplifting our community together. The power of unity. And I have a shirt like that as well.
Yeah.
Um, Something delay your marriage. Uh, Yep, you need to redeem it suddenly. Yeah. God's timing is amazing.
Yes, and it's never wrong.
You went on a few dating sites, nothing so far. You can't go on that. You can't go on that. I was on a date.
Because you don't know where God is going to bring your person from. It's great that you've been on a dating site, but don't put all your eggs into your brain thinking it has to happen on a dating site.
And don't
Allow God to be God.
and don't think that the dating site does not have your person, because the dating site had my person, but the profile was dead.
5 years old.
They
Hadn't
was
been on that
running
site.
they was running a dead profile of Terrence's, and because he was the man of integrity that he is, he put his real name as his profile name. When everybody else had aliases, he put his real name, which made me Google him, go on Facebook to find him. So yeah.
So that's
So
how we
you
know
just and that's
God
what I say
working the
you
algorithm.
God works it out. You don't know how it's going to. It looked dry. It looked dead. It looked like your person. And you could be on here right now, and somebody has already DM'd you in on the dating site.
Hmm.
God do some. This the way he operates is
And
baffling.
believe it or not, there are hundreds of guys on here. And all I need is for them to put their names out here so you guys will know that they're here.
They're here and they're a lot of them
A
are
lot of them are
quiet.
quiet.
Are quiet.
I pulled it up the other day just to
It
see.
was
And
like
although it's a lot of women on here,
it's a
there's over
lot.
600 guys that's also subscribed to this channel. So it's just a matter of them making themselves known. You just don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I had to take a break too. I took a break from yeah, I took a break from the dating site. It was like so from 2012 to 2018. So yeah, what is that? 6 years? And I shouldn't have gone back on it because I was like, y'all keep sending me counterfeits, costly
See,
counterfeits.
that's why I also tell people don't say what you won't do. Because until that situation show itself, and if you're being obedient and allowing the Holy Spirit to guide the order of your steps, you just don't know what you're going to do until it happens.
Yes, we're doing a meet and greet. We are doing a meet and greet. Yeah, I had a whole seminar, a webinar on on how to do your profile. Because
Yeah.
one of the things I will say this. Now, let me just say this. On the dating site streets, your girl knew how to work it. I knew how to work them dating site streets. I always had the the interest. The guys will always have interest. And so we did a webinar. I did a webinar
Hmm.
on it a couple of years ago. Wanda was on it, Z was on it, and how to do your profile. Because a lot of people, um, they're not doing their the way they're writing
Their bio.
their bio,
Now I'm
their
the pro at writing a bio.
this man, I was like, I was attracted to the words he said. But yeah, it's the way you got to write it.
Hmm.
And of course, your profile picture, it has to be, it's the expression on your face in the profile picture. It can literally be a headshot.
Yeah.
But if it's some people, what you call repel people with photos. So, so yeah, but I would have fun on dating sites. I used to have fun. Yeah. And it's got to be the right sites. Like we love the EH. Love the EH. It's more mature. These new ones, and I used to like the dating sites like EH that okay, this is what I would do. I would get the plan that was the most expensive, because 9 times out of 10, the person who bought the most expensive, they ain't mind spending money. They could afford to, and so I would get the plan that was the most expensive, because that to me, that's, you attract that type of person. And it's, to me, it was more credible. And so yeah. So there was a way I used to do it. Yeah. And I like EH because um their assessment
Their assessment is second to none.
their
It's going to take
assessments
you about 35, 45 minutes just to do the
just to do the
assessment. And
assessment.
some of you going to say, that's just too long. But guess what? You're looking for one person. You're looking for your person. So take the time and answer every question, because it's going to also teach you some things about yourself, because there's going to be some questions that you probably hadn't thought about just about yourself that you're going to have to go into deep thought before you can answer it.
So Facebook dating, that's where I met. I won't give too much here, but yeah, it's like the free stuff, the stuff that the bargain type of sites, the search for all of that. I stayed away from. Like I went to the premium sites.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go to the you go. Yeah.
Some of the exclusive sites just for certain types of people or certain groups of people, it's like, and do I really want to? No. Go to the ones that are.
Yeah, well, people, they're going to, if the guy or the woman is going to spend some money, you can kind of assume that they serious, like they're going to spend some money on here, and so yeah, but and let me tell you something. I know more than enough people, even in my family, who's met their spouses on dating sites, and they're happily married, God-ordained unions, and yeah. So it works. It works.
Yeah.
It definitely works. Oh wow, Latanya. She said she used to be one of the customer service trainers. Yeah. Nope, not all churchmen are good. You're absolutely right.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, none of the ones that I met were good.
You're going to have some bad apples in almost everything.
And
You just have to
everywhere.
know that going in, because you can't let the first bad apple change your whole attitude about something, when every organization, no matter how good or bad it is, are going to have some bad apples.
Yeah. And you know what the funny part is? Is let me just throw some names out here. A counterfeit for Wanda may be, okay, the Ishmael for Wanda may be the Isaac for Regina.
Right.
That's the funny part. How to get over a counterfeit? Make a decision.
First of all, if you know he's a counterfeit, then that should get
Why
you
are
excited.
you? That's enough to say, why am
See,
I?
that's where you got to understand what's going on. If that's a counterfeit, then what comes after the counterfeit?
And not only that, why
So
do
you should be
wanna
amped up about the next person you meet.
But why do you feel the need to still be hanging on?
That's, again,
Mm-hmm.
if you know it's a counterfeit, then you know that ain't the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
And you know God has got something better for you. So you should be excited about moving forward.
Matter of fact, it's 7:48. Tell yourself at 7:50, I am no longer interested in him, make a decision.
That's why it's important to be able to understand the difference in allowing your feelings to make decisions and you making decisions in spite of your feelings based upon what you know now that you didn't know of yesterday.
Yes. And let me just share real quick a conversation I was having with one of my girlfriends, and this is one of the gauges you all can use. If you are talking to somebody, if you are talking to, usually this happens with women, but if you are talking to somebody and it is consistent, y'all consistently talking, and I don't even like that word, but if y'all are consistently talking, this is how you gauge. Does he want you or does he need you? Does he want you or does he need you? And there's a big difference because there's so many guys out here who need you to need them. He needs you to want them. So if he is needing you, you might think it's cute. You want someone who wants you. Because when they want you, it's a different dynamic, it's a different pursuit. One who needs you, they're going to probably chase you. One who wants you, they're going to pursue you probably. So,
Now, lesson 2. You want somebody that wants only you.
wants only you.
You don't want to be with somebody and you're one of a rotation.
One of a choice.
You want somebody that feels they can't go on without you. They don't want to know what it feels like to be without you. You don't want to be in a rotation of 5 women that he's seeing every other weekend because it takes him that long to go through the rotation. You want somebody that's only wanting to be with you because you're only looking for one. So don't settle. Why be a part of a rotation when you can be the only one?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
really, really understand that you're looking for one and you're going to spend the rest of your life with that person.
Josh is a guy. Josh says, I want someone who wants only me. Women are out here spinning plates these days too.
But see, here's the thing. You can't worry about what other people are doing. Just find your one. If somebody's playing games, then they're not the one for you. Keep it moving. When you spend time with those people that you know are playing games, that's when you get caught bent upside down and chased around and now you're going through this little whirlwind spin cycle because you allowed yourself to partake in what they're doing. Don't play games. You're looking for one person. So if 20 women aren't the one for you, Josh, leave them 20 alone and go to the 21st person.
Men should have no problem.
So
Men,
all you got to do is just keep it moving.
matter of fact, we got a video dropping Thursday on our live chat on Thursday. Terrence is talking directly to the men. Ladies, y'all want to be on that too. Yeah. Yeah. Once you, and let me tell you something. We get so many comments and email, like I know how to spot them now. I know how to spot, the spirit of discernment is so high now. I know how to spot a counterfeit. I know how to, I see an Ishmael when he's coming. At this point, you know what not to entertain.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Don't feel bad because somebody isn't the one. That just means you're closer to the one.
Terrence giving the playbook.
It's almost like, you're feeling sorry for somebody because they're not the one.
Change
Okay.
your perspective.
You look, either you want
Check.
the one or you're going to keep messing with those that you know aren't the
Check.
one.
Right. Ooh, we're actually going to talk about that in a private group. I can't talk about that here. Ooh, uh, she said her grandmother found out that her second marriage, I think she said second marriage, is a fraud.
Mm. What time is it?
You got time to jump in the private group. Yeah, yeah. Get excited because it's definitely here for so many. Because
Yeah.
now that you know how to clear out, now that your way is your path is clear, now that you know that your we talked about, when did we talk about that, the light on the light in the
Mm.
darkness.
Yeah, we just
Once
talked about
you
that. What, last week, week
last
before
week,
last?
once your spiritual eyes are open,
It's a whole nother game.
it's a
It's
game changer.
because you know now
Hmm.
what you're seeing.
Yeah, and this is the thing. A lot of you aren't going to attract the counterfeits anymore. So that's what I said. When if it seems dry, if it seems like you're in a desert right now, you're probably getting ready to meet that person. That means the way is clear. There's all of these different Ishmaels and counterfeits.
Because the Holy Spirit is leading
It's
you,
gone now.
and
They
all
not
the
even, you're not
counterfeits have been,
attracting them anymore.
they can't be with you. They're being blocked right now
They're being
because they're
blocked.
not who God has for
Mm-hmm.
you because you're being spiritually led now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're repelling counterfeits.
So that's why I said, if somebody's playing games with you, let them go.
Let them
Move
go.
on. That ain't you ain't looking for games. You're looking for the real deal.
Mm-mm. 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 Wow. Be careful with that, removing yourself from everyone. Be careful with that. Because there's a thin line with that. Our nonprofit, we focus on isolation,
Yeah.
loneliness and social isolation. And the enemy would have you isolate.
Hmm.
And so just be very careful with that. It seems like the right thing to do, but be careful. Prayerful and careful.
Yeah. That's why discernment is key. Yes.
Yes, 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 yes. Um, no, we don't. Now we do. Y'all, I've had my Christian coaching certification since 2008. And I do coaching. I do professional business coaching. Um, but yeah, uh, but we don't do one-on-one. So that's why we did the private group.
Yeah.
We don't do one-on-ones yet. Um, all right. I was trying to see if there's any more questions before we log off. Ask God why you couldn't. Yep, God will protect you. If you go to our website, godordainedunion.com, and you'll see it on the homepage, God-Ordained Connections. That's our private group. And uh, you have to join the group in order to see the Zoom information. To God be the glory, Aisha. Will this be available for replay? The live, yes, the live will be available later on. I'll, yeah, well, yeah, it's going to be available soon as it should be up.
Yeah, it'll
Um,
be up as soon as this is
soon as
over.
this is over. Yep, God called free will.
Hmm.
He doesn't even choose salvation. We're excited for you, Tasha. You almost text us the guy. Hey, Argentina. Oh, all right, y'all. Um, hey, from West Virginia. We love you too, Queen BPB. South Australia. Wow.
Well, baby, we got to kick it.
Okay. What if you have a strong feeling for someone? Ooh, you gotta check those feelings. Those feelings could be soul ties.
But also ask for discernment.
Yes, ask for discernment. There's a difference between having a feeling for someone and someone being in your spirit. Because
Hmm.
that's what I had for Terrence. Like, I didn't have feelings for him because I didn't know him. I didn't have feelings for him. There was a connection. There wasn't, and of course, I was attracted to the picture, but I didn't know him to have feelings.
Right.
So yeah.
So that's what you have to be careful for too. When you first meet someone, don't talk yourself into saying you got feelings
Oh,
and you don't know the person yet.
okay. We gotta say this one. This was the last one. She said somebody at her church she has a crush on. He knows her. She got a crush on him. If he ain't making no move, honey, he might not feel the same way. And you got to be okay with that. Don't say anything. What is there to say? He sees you. Yep, God got to show him.
He's got to see you with his spiritual eyes.
He's got to see
He
you.
see you, but he see you with his human eyes right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's not looking at you spiritually.
But he might not ever look at you
True.
spiritually that way.
Yeah, he may not.
He may not. And so you don't have to, don't try to, don't put your hands in it. You only poke they don't see you. But if
He
they
see you.
see you,
Yeah.
he see you. Not necessarily. God won't necessarily tell you that's your husband. All right, y'all. We'll meet y'all over in the private group. We
Yeah.
gotta go because they are waiting. Because I know
Yes.
our usual ones ain't commenting no more. That mean they gone. All right, y'all. We
Y'all have a
love
blessed
y'all.
evening. We'll see y'all on the next one.
Yes. Be blessed.